What's going on, friends? Big Al here, and with the recent announcement of Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, pretty much the remaster of Final Fantasy Tactics, I just wanted to talk about it, do some theory crafting, and dive on in and see what they have in store for us. So I'm sure everyone has seen the trailer so far, but there's a lot of little things I've been noticing that have been coming up just from talking to the community and just finding these different things. And the one big thing I have noticed is that the Japanese storefront to this is very different to the American one. And the American one is kind of just plain and simple. So I'm gonna go through the Japanese one first, and then we'll head over to the American one and just see the differences and see what's going on and see if there's anything that we're missing. There's also a lot of unlisted videos that are on the Japanese side that we kind of already saw already, but just in case you haven't seen them, we can run through them really quick and then we'll just go from there. So if you guys like tactics games, this is my favorite game ever made. Stick around, let's have some fun. And if you haven't heard about Final Fantasy Tactics, well, now you have. So let's dive on into it. Let's have a lot of fun with this one. So just to start off, Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles is the Japanese page on Square Enix. And so just going right on down here, right off the rip, we have 3 videos. We have this like the introductory cinematic, we have the announcement, and then we have this really interesting one. It is the class trailer, which I don't know if they showed yet in English, but the class trailer is really interesting. We could dive into that in a little bit. But then going from here, this is like just the story breakdown. What it is, I'm assuming just Delita and Ramza, their story, and then just like the comparisons. And I love this. You can go from the classic version, and then this is the enhanced version. While there's a few things I'm not crazy about, like Peep Gafgarian, I love this classic UI right here. I just love the way it looks, the style. It's very, PS1 aesthetic. But the new one, this is very reminiscent of like the Ogre Battle and Ogre Tactics right here with the more circles, less blocky. But again, I think it looks good. I like how the turns are up here. And also I love this on the side. Instead of just kind of like in the original, you had to go through like, oh, whose turn is up next, whose turn's coming up. Now I feel like they've like simplified it, and now everything's just kind of right here. Kind of breaks it down, makes it a little bit easier to navigate. More story beats, breakdowns. The systems, I really enjoy this. Just showing off the 3D systems. And there's a few things I noticed, like the little circles you have going on here, more breakdowns of abilities that you will be able to see. Obviously, great fight right here. But I do like this. And of course, it looks great. The little silence effect right there. I see the purple chocobo who's about to dominate everyone. But no, really positive things going on so far. It's very sleek, they smoothed out a lot because again, PS1 to now, huge differences. Here is another, basically her job list of the jobs that she currently has. It is what it looks like. And it's just for Agrias. And so people were pretty concerned about not seeing Onion Knight and Dark Knight here. And again, since they're not really showing off everything, I'm assuming Onion Knight and Dark Knight will be added, and hopefully new features as well. Maybe some different classes like a Blue Mage or something along those lines. I think that'd be really cool to add. Hopefully, I'm just theory crafting right now. I'm very hopeful of this. These are all just things that I'm rambling about. So, but again, they also have this in English. I could always also pull up the English version. It's the same thing. And now the next thing, I love this. Let me turn off the music up here. Hold on, really quick. Get a look at this. So right here, we have all of the characters, right? All the main cast, and you could hear their voice actor too. I love this. They need this on the American side. Like, Delita, pull him up. Pull up the boy, our boy. I love this. I absolutely love it. And so obviously, Thunder God Sid, Agrias, Gafgarian, all the homies, Algus, and then obviously, creators, comments, whatever it might be. Then the product itself, these are the different editions. So now this is where we're going to pick up from the American page, because it's pretty much all the same things. The real big highlight of this is the voice actors hearing the voice actors, this breakdown right here, a little bit of this systems, and then the character systems, or the big things that I really want to hone in on, just in case anyone didn't see it. So we are now going to click over to the American side. Now, on the American side, This is just the Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. Like you see EN, US right up there, whatever it might be. Live an Untold Legend, available September 30th, 2025. So it gives you the quick little story of what Final Fantasy Tactics is about. Ivalice talks about, Ramza, the leader. But here they just explain two versions. In this game, in this remaster, we'll be getting two versions. Really straightforward, the enhanced and the classic, which I absolutely love. And now here, instead of showing the back and forth, it kind of just shows this one screenshot, which I'm not, crazy about. Incredible fight, really emotional. Again, the depth of this as well, like seeing the focus and then it not being in focus, really cool. Like just added, insane fight. Right here, just all the death. And that's pretty much it. There isn't like anything crazy on this site. And of course, the pre-order incentives are really interesting. Just being able to, I like the basic stuff isn't too crazy. But what I do want to say is the cosmetic stuff. And I don't even think they mentioned the cosmetic stuff. If there is, yeah, it just says the pre-order incentives. It doesn't even say, oh, here it is. What's included? So the red equipment for ROMs and the black equipment for ROMs, it just, that switch up of cosmetic, like that gold right there. Like, are we kidding? That's sick. I like that. But I also love Ram's classic chapter 1 aesthetic. I like that vibe. But I think his chapter like 2, 3 is true peak. And then what I want to get into next, because this is kind of just like bland. It's like, all right, yeah, it's there. I mean, I don't want to say that's bland. It's what it is, that's all it is. What I want to dive into next is the characters that they showed off. So let's start this from the very beginning. It's going to be 3 minutes of straight lunacy. Let's go. And I'm going to be pausing this, letting it run, seeing what's up. So we're going to have the Squire introduction. Right off the rip, normal Squire, normal hits, time mage we see. Good hits. I like the, little dash right there. Next, we're going to have the Chemist. And I just, I love the look of it. Good heals. Okay, we got the frog right there. Now I want to spot if they show off anything like Onion Knight or Dark Knight in this. I didn't see anything originally, so we have the Chemist attacking. Beautiful, I'm not Chemist, the Knight attacking. I'm over here, I'm way too excited still. Okay, Archer. We're gonna keep it very, very simple. Archer shooting, they're shooting the Chemist, shooting the Knights. Because I feel like they would be showing off something. It's like they wouldn't be doing this without, showing something a little off. Got the monks. Yep, we got their line attack. But again, nothing too crazy. It's all like pretty straightforward stuff. The white mage coming on in with the heals, baby. With all the heals. Resurrecting, let's go. Oh my god, the goats, the black mages. The black mages. Let's see, baby. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got the okay, we see the Summoner 2 in there. So that's what I mean. So, what was that? Oh, hold on. Did I miss something? Go back really quick. Did I miss something? We're doing this together. Chat. Okay, that was just, okay. That was the thief and the monk. Okay, I got a little nervous. Summoner, time mage. Time mage, sorry. My mistake. Won't happen again. I really am hoping that we see something a little bit more Summoner. I'm really excited for Summoner. The way Summoner looks, crazy. I love the graphics of the summons, like Shiva right there, the little Moogle, things like that. We got Thief, a Thief in the Night. Let's go, baby. Stealing stuff. I also like the blues that they got. I wonder if you could customize your own units to have those types of colors, because that would be sick. That would be a ton of fun, like just more unit customization. Oh, that's Dragoon. I was like, whoa, wait. So, okay, now we got Dragoon. And I think it's really interesting how like, oh yeah, like this is who they're fighting against, and now this is what they're showing off. Again, Dragoon just has jump. I wonder if they're gonna add more abilities for the Dragoon. That'd be really neat. So, dog drinking water right now in the background, that's fine. Samurai doing what Samurai does. Then we got Ninja. Woo! Ninja double hit is sick. Throwing. Chocobo! See, that's what I mean. They didn't show off all the characters. They just show off like, oh, hey. Here's like our Chocobo. And it's going to be like Goblin time. Yeah, there it is. And I like how the Goblin has a weapon. Like, I wish. Instead of the Goblin just ramming into me, can he slash me? That'd be so sick. That like bum 'em. We got the bum 'em. Little bum 'em. Okay, the bite, explosion, usual stuff. Is skeleton next? Oh, just ghost. Okay. And again, it is what it is. Oh, ghoul. I mean, I'm really excited for this though, but I just wish there was. Maybe I'm asking for too much. Maybe I'm asking too much. Like I just want to know because it does say. Oh, it's Tiamat, the dragon. I think it's Tiamat. Oh, just dragon. Tiamat is the three-headed one. Yeah. No, and we'll look over the Final Fantasy Tactics. Beautiful. The Ivalice Chronicles. All right. So what we are going to do next? Get out of that. Get out. Get out. Okay. All right, chat. This is what we're doing next. We're gonna go over this, and this is something I need to dive into. Okay. This is the press release, right? I want to scroll down a little bit. This section. Let's zoom in. Zoom in. Okay. Right here. Key features. We are going to theory craft the hell out of this portion. Okay. Customizable. Okay. Customizable job system with dynamic character progression. Players can master a robust roster of over 20 jobs. Pause. Now, over 20 jobs. Okay. There were exactly 20 jobs in Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions. Now they're saying over 20 jobs. Now don't give me the 21, 22. Nah. I mean, like, if we're including everything, that means that there has to be more. Because I think there were only like 18 or 19. No, 18 in the original. So now they're saying over 20. Who knows? That's what I mean. They're really keeping their like cards close to their chest. They're really holding them. And then this final part is what is the party. Okay. Enhanced gameplay features and a faithful classic version. The enhanced version features a revised script and a fully voiced dialogue. And we got some great, bro. We got Ben Starr in there, all right? Offering a new level of enjoyment to this classic story. Additionally, a brand new UI, improved graphics, as well as additional character conversations and dialogue create a new level of immersion. Additionally, many new features have been added to make the game even more approachable, including the ability to confirm unit turn order with the press of a button, scout the battlefield from afar with the tactical view feature, speed up battles with fast forward, auto save during battles, Jesus, adjust the game difficulty to match your playstyle, and more. So hold on before I finish this off. Adjust the game difficulty to match your playstyle. So now we're going to have different difficulties. All right. That's cool. Which I respect. All right. Which I respect. And then we're going to have, first of all, the speed up feature. Thank you. Because the grind sometimes, when I'm grinding through the plains, and it's like, I'm like, that's what it feels like. You're like hour 50 and you're only like level 60. Like, come on. All right. And autosave during battles. Oh my God, bro. I can't even explain how many times like sometimes you're just like, yeah, I'm going to die. I'm cooked. I made the wrong choice. Boom. Reload. Boom. Instead of having to go through the whole menu system. Thank you. I appreciate that. Tactical view. I absolutely love the tactical view. Being able to just look downwards on the whole map. Absolutely great. So, the classic version faithfully recreates the 1997 release of Final Fantasy Tactics alongside the acclaimed War of the Lions translation. Perfect for fans who wish to relive the original experience. So, let me just talk about the all-star cast really quick. Hold on. The Ivalice Chronicles voice cast, if they're featuring an actual crazy lineup, all right? I don't know many of these people, but Ben Starr as Dystarg is crazy. Cameos from Cody Christian who does Cloud, and Brianna White for Aerith. It's Cloud and Flower Peddler. I love that. But we got Joe Pitts, we got Greg Lowe, Hannah Melbourne as Agris. Woo! Timothy Watson as Sidolphus. Woo! We got Thunder God Sid, baby. Oh man. Harry McIntyre as Mustadio, and obviously Ben Starr as Dystarg. So that's really exciting. Basically, I'm really hoping that we get more they show us more as the months come, but I don't think they're going to show us more, and I think that's okay. There isn't really much to go off of right now. I really just want to dive in and, play it already. But until then, I'll probably be doing a lot of modded gameplay, a lot of Final Fantasy Tactics mods, and hopefully something happens. Maybe some challenge runs, maybe like an all archer run, like an all monk run, something like that would be absolutely crazy. Shout out to the Final Fantasy Tactics community. Shout out to the Final Fantasy Tactics community for always supporting all of us. They have done an amazing job at keeping, the game series alive since forever. All of the mods that they do, all the different things that they have added, and the quality of life changes that they've added, and the different stories that come from them truly are incredible, and they mean a lot to me. They mean a lot to everyone who plays Final Fantasy Tactics. And if you ever have a chance of playing any of those mods or anything like that, give it a go and check out Final Fantasy Tactics. And that's really it for me today. Kind of rambling, theory crafting, really hoping that there's more classes, more difficulties. I peep you, Gafgarion, right there in the corner. I see you. And just from there, I really, really just want another great Final Fantasy Tactics game. So that's really all it's going to be. I'm not going to dive too much deeper. I'm sure you've already seen a lot of people talking about it. But the thing that really interested me was the differences between the American side and then the Japanese side of, the game release. And also just, hey, is Dark Knight coming? Is Onion Knight coming? Even though we don't really care about Onion Knight, we really care about Dark Knight. Is the grind going to change? And what's going to happen from here? What are the other difficulties? Will, the co-op be involved, like the rendezvous missions? Will PvP be involved? We don't know. They haven't told us anything like that. So hopefully they do. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next one.